Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Shining Force CD, and I've done some stuff off screen. I have everyone kind of set up. I'll go to the sell item. So I've upgraded all of the medical herbs I had to healing seeds. I put the other healing raid on Cray because he seems like he's going to be able to survive well enough. So that's good. And yeah, we're good. So we're going to go ahead and duck out and go into the next fight is where we're gonna go. Oh, please tell me I'm gonna have to egress out of this fight after we get the story done. Woldol is up there in that castle on the hill. The Shining Force, do what it takes but delay them. Once we have completed the summoning, we will be invincible. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to have to egress. This is a wonderful start because I don't want Randolph in the party. But it's telling me I need to have Randolph in the party. Let's change out. Who was it? Shriek was in the group. Who will be the replacement? Randolph. Because I don't care about Randolph. I could probably put Yisha back in, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, also I have the both Black Ring and Evil Ring on Wendy, so MP is not really a thing for her anymore. So yeah. All right, let's take a look and see who we've got in this fight. It looks like it's going to be a fun fight. So we have, starting off, Brass Gunners, same as before, HP of 37, attack of 39, defense of 33, agility of 19, movement of 4, still really no ranged weapon. That's weird. That's weird to me. I don't know why. We've got Cerberus, HP of 35, attack of 39, defense of 32, agility of 17, movement of 7. So, you know, thing there to kind of keep an eye out for. You know, be careful about that. There are 2 Brass Gunners, 2 Cerberuses. We have Belial, HP of 31, MP of 23, attack of 38, defense of 27, agility of 17, movement of 6, with Bolt 1 and Dispel 1. And there are 4 of these guys hanging out around this battlefield. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. Over here we have Golems. HP of 30, attack of 39, defense of 34, agility of 18, movement of 4. And there are 4 golems around here, so that's another thing. I mean, not that we had too much trouble with the last golem, so that's... But we can see where the rest of them are. The rest of the golems and the rest of the Belials. Alright. Demon Masters. Back for more. HP of 38, MP of 38, attack of 30, defense of 31, agility of 17, movement of 6, freeze 3, and boost 2. The freeze 3 is the threat. Everything else is kind of negligible. They don't have a ton of HP. They don't have really a ton of defense, but yeah, that's a thing to keep in mind. There are 2 Demon Masters. There are Dullahan's back. HP of 28, MP of 12, attack of 41, defense of 36, agility of 19, movement of 6, Dispel 1 with broadswords. And there are 3 of them, supposedly, hanging out around here. And then the Evil Bishop, HP of 48, MP of 61. 61 MP. Attack of 32, defense of 32, agility of 19, movement of 4. He's got Aura 3, so that's a threat. That's the biggest problem we've got out of him is Aura 3. So keep an eye out for that. That's not going to be fun. And then the Executioner. HP of 45, attack of 45, defense of 36, agility of 22, movement of 5 with a battle axe. Now, supposedly, there is a weapon that can be found here. I'm assuming it's going to be on one of the enemies, but I don't know who would be carrying it because it's a spear. So I can't imagine who would be carrying a spear in this fight. Because I haven't seen anyone that looked like they would have a spear. Okay, the Dullahan, one of the Dullahans has the Valkyrie. That is the only item in this fight for us to obtain. So we just need to make sure we kill him with someone who has empty space. So, yay upgrade. And as far as that goes, that's really it. It's a large battlefield, not really full of choke points. I mean, it's a little eh, but for the most part, it's not a problem. Like, the choke points are not really choke points. They're at least 3 people wide in most places. There's a couple of places where it drops down to 2, but with multiple flyers, it's not really a problem. So, kind of okay with that. So I'm just going to kind of move all of my people over. I need to remember who is what level and focus them during this fight. Since this fight is not a problem with terrain and movement, I'm going to put all of my lower level people up front, and I'm going to have them focus down the enemies. Because, yeah. Which means Roos, Sig, and Wendy are going to be priority. Apis, Mayfair, yeah. Those are going to be my primary focuses in this fight, are those people. Because, yeah, the last fight was just really rough when it comes to trying to keep people moving forward and keep people engaged in the fight. This fight, not nearly as much of a problem with that. So yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'll move you there. Wendy, I'll have her move up and we'll start engaging that group to the north of us. Shade, you can kind of hang back. Apis is level 7, but he's going to promote, or he's going to level up almost instantly. So, and Cray, you need to go over there too. Alright, so that's the group. Those 5 there are going to be the ones I'm going to focus down on at the moment. So, let's move them forward. Yeah, I love that even Domingo is level 8, and I feel like I kind of burned through all of his MP like a kid in a candy store in the last fight. Last couple of fights, really. It really feels like his MP does not last nearly long enough. That's always been one of the things about the Shining series that, you know, it adds a tactical aspect to it, but it's also one of those things that kind of bothers me. It's like you can recover HP, like, in so many different ways. You've got spells, you've got items, like weapons that can be used as items, things like that. But, you know, in the end, you have no way of recovering MP in most of the games, except for the really high-end things like Goddess Tears or Light of Hopes. So, and in a lot of games, those don't actually exist. I think the Goddess Tier exists in Shining Force 2, and that's about it. So, oh, well then. Evil Ring casts Bolt too, doesn't it? Yep. Yeah, Wendy is now death personified. Nothing will stop her murderous rage across the battlefield. 24 points of damage. That almost seems excessive, but I'm kind of happy with it. I'm kind of okay. Looking forward to going over and getting the Valkyrie too. Because, you know, Apis needs to be so much stronger than he is. Alright, Roos is going to take a hit for 2 points of damage from the golem. That's okay. And shots fired for no damage. These are things that, you know, should, in theory, be a threat, but they're not. Okay, that's gonna hurt a little bit. But I've got a healer down there. Oh, why did that... There's no way I could be of the level where I'm outclassing them at this stage. Alright, let's just do that. 6 points of damage. I'm going to need to get her some kills, which is going to be a problem. Items, use... Oh, they're just... They're just out of range where I can't get both of them. Oh. Let's use the fire ring. As I forget what buttons do what. Use, there we go. Black ring. Because that won't do a ton. 7 points of damage. Okay, I'm gonna have Mayfair kill him. I know her attacking is not gonna do anything, but... what does Sig have? Alright, Sig's got hell, but I think he'll do more damage with a punch. So we'll have him deal with the Cerberus. This is gonna take a while. What is your to next level? Oh, you're gonna be there a while. You haven't been attacked. You're... Oh, right! Heat Axe is broken. But it doesn't matter, because Heat Axe can stay broken. At least I think it can stay broken. I don't think items actually break. There's... Someone telling me items don't break. I'll need to look into that. But, yeah. 13... It's like, they're gonna take a while. Okay, well, let's do some damage. Because he just leveled. That'll help out a little bit. And... Because I want to get everyone up to at least level 8. I'd like to get people to level 9, but... Considering I've got, like... Nick's level 10? Right? Like, he's ridiculous at the moment. Because that's just how things tend to go with him. Oh, 2 whole points of damage to Roos. 2 whole points of damage. Alright, speaking of Roos, probably gonna kill the golem. Yep. Roos is now level 8, okay. There we go. That's 2 down. We got Apis and Roos. And Sig's gonna get attacked. I guess as long as he doesn't spit out flames, we should be alright. It seems like he's not really doing a ton of damage, you know? Just kind of hanging out there. Alright, Windy. We'll do a little bit more damage to him. I'm pretty sure we can do 10 or 12 points of damage with Sig. At least I hope so. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go from there. Like, it's the best pathway through this fight. Alright, Sig, kill the Cerberus. There we go. Alright, they're still gonna need 1 more kill apiece, because that's only gonna get them... I mean, I could try. I don't think that'll do 7 points of damage. I think that's just gonna do... Oh! Well then. Okay. Alright, and that 69. But I'm 24, but she's also level 8. So 65. So it's just those two. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start moving forward. I mean, I probably shouldn't be splitting my force up, but I'm not terribly worried about it. It's like, it seems like this is not a bad group. And that's the thing about some Shining games as well, like, you want to adhere to some very specific tactics depending on what people you've got available. But then, there will be a point where it's like, okay, I'm not particularly worried about this group or that group or... Yeah, like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Alright, I'll send the Birdmen over that way. Alright, I do want to space out a little bit because Belials have lightning, and I don't... That's something to keep in mind. And... that should be good positioning for now. Alright. Yeah, and that group's gonna go over there and deal with that group of people. I think this is good. Again, you don't normally want to split your force up. That's usually a recipe for disaster. You know, divide and conquer. It's, you know, it's a thing. Oh, well then. You think you're being... Ow, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. Oh, you're a dick. Thank you for that. And this is why I upgraded all of my healing items to healing seeds. Oh, that group's moving. Well then. Well, at least they're not focusing on one person. That's good, I guess. I've got aura too, so... Oh, how about you just stop being an ass? Don't kill Domingo. I like Domingo. I really like Domingo. Well, you kind of pissed me off. So... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well... Claude. Buddy. Pal. Alright. Let's heal. That's actually kind of helpful. How much XP do I get for that? 25, not terrible. Not the most MP efficient ability, but this will probably kill him. Yeah. I was about to say, if Claude killed him, there's no way in hell Shade's not killing him. That's not happening. Let's go ahead and do this. Do a little bit of damage to him. And then... let's save it for, you know, the others. You, I'm punching. 37 points of damage. I kind of want to know when my force became such badasses. It's like, I guess because of the last fight, I could not remember, you know, what it was they were doing half the time, and now it's like, oh yes, by the way, we are gods. We didn't get to be involved in the fight much last fight, but oh yeah, by the way, we will wreck your shit. Alright, Domingo, buddy, pal, don't die. There we go. Much better. Alright, so one of those Dullahans has the Valkyrie. I'm gonna have to kill it for Apis. You're just being so obnoxious, you know that? So obnoxious. Alright, I'm not having Shade kill you, because Shade can and probably will kill you. I will, however, have Claude come over here and start beating up on the Demon Master. Because you've got an AoE that pisses me off, and you're level 10. Wonderful. Claude needs to do nothing else this fight. Stay there. I actually need to end this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will see you all in the next installment, where I will finish off all of these ruffians. So, till then, later everyone.